Yes. What is up there, ladies and gentlemen of that humble internet? My name is Ryan, aka the Ryan Man, and we have returned to Katawa Shoujo. Still trying the whole more webcams thing. Still trying a whole bunch of new things. Started editing other videos that a lot more than I wouldn't normally do, but hey, here we are. I figured we're past a certain milestone with this empire in terms of subscribers. Time to put in a little bit more effort. What was I doing last time in Katawa Shoujo? I don't know. For the one or two of you who are probably wondering, Ryan, are you keeping up with your promise to try and run every day while you're doing this playthrough? Not every day. I admit sometimes it's very hard, since I'm the only one running, to motivate myself. I try to get my sister in with it, but she said no. But I'm trying. I do. That being said, stop slamming your goddamn desk. How are we similar? Because we run. Because we run. It's because we run. That's why we're similar. I have to... ellipses. I have to do all the reading again. Not playing Winds of Change. Back to reading. You lost me. And... Hisao, that is how we are similar. Emmy frowns as if trying to figure out her answer. Well, maybe it's that we do things for the same reasons. Huh? You know, we follow our passions. I'm not allowed to state off what my passions are. My agents are watching me. So you're passionate about running and Rin's passionate about art. Is that it? Well, sort of. Let me think. A lot of catastrophes started with that line. Well, Rin explained to me once, but I don't know how much of it I followed. Not surprising. I think any explanation from Rin would probably confuse anyone. I should know. I did an entire season of trying to follow Rin's explanations, and I'm still somewhat lost. She says we both chase after an extreme. Like she's always trying to find a new way to show a particular feeling or something. And I run because of the feeling I get from it. And since we don't allow ourselves to be slowed down by anything, we make a connection based on that. What do you mean, slow down by anything? Emmy looks surprised and points to her leg. She's not held down by her legs. She's less weight because of it. So, probably referring to not getting down by the loss of legs, but you know, because I'm a runner. Of course! Oh. Jesus. Oh. Don't do that again. And Rin's a painter even without arms. Gotta say this right. Determination. Should I get back into Undertale? I never finished that. And that's why we hang out. I think. Well, I'm not sure that made any sense to me, but from Emmy's sheepish expression, she might not be sure about it either. Honestly, it's not something I think about much. We just get along. I think that's really all that matters. I suppose she's got a point there. Another question strikes me, and since I've got nothing better to do, I ask it. So what got you into running anyway? Are you running away from your troubles?
I am 30 goddamn years old and I act like a child. I admit this. I regret nothing.
Oh, I've been running since I was really little. My dad was a runner.
Did he run out on you? Okay. Okay. Alright. If that turns out to be true, I will feel really bad.
My dad's an excellent runner. One day he ran out for milk and never came back.
Oh, man.
And so as soon as I could walk, he started teaching me how to run. It was our father-daughter thing, you know. Our own mutual hobby.
A shadow crosses her face, and I'm shocked to see her looking sad. No. 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 You look at me, Emmy. You are not about to say that he left. You are not. I forbid you. Why do I have messages on my phone? It's Jared. He's sending me more dachshund pictures. I'll look at him later. You are forbidden. I am forbidding you to stand there and tell me that your dad's actually out of the picture. I will not make that ass out of myself. Oh no. Drop it. I can't. No. If we drop the subject right now, we can't be the asshole.
Man, I don't have a lot of time left.
Thank you. She dodged it for her. She gets the point. Oh.
Sorry, but I've got a few more laps. But I've got to get a few more laps in before I see the nurse. She races off around the track, hair streaming in the wind. It seems to me she's going a lot faster than she was this morning. As she runs around the track, I catch a glimpse of her face.
Okay, she's happy. I can't be the asshole of this situation if we avoid it, ignore it, and pretend it doesn't exist. I forgot to read that line. It's much the same as it was this morning, but her eyes seem to have taken on a harder edge. I guess she's right. I don't really know much about her. I watch her run for a little while and then stand up to head back to my room.
Hey!
She spots me leaving and waves to catch my attention.
Don't forget, same time tomorrow morning. Got it?
Got it. I head back to my room. Homework beckons. I can't sleep. My body's tired, but my mind is kept awake, staring at the ceiling in the hollow darkness of my room. I grasp desperately for a thread of thought, hoping that I can run my brain into the ground. All I can think of is how I can't think of anything. This is not productive at all. I wonder if this is a side effect of my medication, though it seems odd for it to take so long to show up. Then again, maybe I'm just not as used to my new surroundings as I'd like to think. I don't know, but for whatever reason, I'm awake, and I shouldn't be. This is ridiculous.
But Hisao, I heard all that means is that someone else is dreaming about you right now, and that's why you can't fall asleep.
Every time I hear something stupid like that from someone, because that is from what people say, I'm trying to look for an item to I kind of just want to hit them, like, repeatedly. Ignoring my body's stiffness. Well, I get out of bed and look at my clock. 4 in the morning. Last time I checked, it was only 1. So maybe I slept a little bit. There you go, my man. You did get some sleep. I don't know. I throw on some clothes and head out of my room. A walk might do me some good. I'm surprised at how chill the air is compared... Why am I still holding on to a bat? I'm surprised at how chill the air is compared to the relative warmth of the day. The thought went away. How did it get the... Move on. I can almost see my breath as I wander the campus, waiting for the sun to come up. Or for me to fall asleep. At this point, either option works for me. I find myself at the track, where for the first time, Emmy's not out running. I suppose that makes sense. It's too early, even for her. The bleacher seats are cold, but at this point, I welcome the sensation. The sun is starting to show its face over the horizon, and I know with an awful certainty that I'll get no more sleep tonight. The sun's steadily strengthening rays start to warm me, and I watch the dew on the ground begin to steam slightly. My mind calms down a little. You know you're asking for trouble. You know you're begging. Yep, you're begging for trouble. Hey! Wake up! Huh? Where? What? I guess I fell asleep after all.
What are you doing out here? You're going to catch a cold or something.
I rub my eyes, and I'm confronted by Emmy, who bends over me with a worried expression. I'm still a little groggy, so my response comes out in a mumble. Couldn't sleep. Watch the fun come up.
Sounds like something Rin would say.
I did spend a lot of time with that one chick last season, so... I shrug, feeling the stiffness that comes with sleeping on a bench for a few hours. Is it? I wouldn't know. Huh? Emmy grins a little at my somewhat cranky response. You call that your morning crankiness? My boy Hisao. My sweet summer child.
So, couldn't sleep, eh? Obviously, we need to run you harder today.
Look, I know I need to run more in life to make good on that one promise. I'm sorry. But, I don't know, something about that line is just stirring up feelings. Like, I will have my vengeance. One day. Probably not. Even though I've only known her for about a week. This seems very Emmy-ish response to the problem. Hey. My body was plenty exhausted after yesterday. My mind was just racing, that's all.
I don't see the difference. If you run hard enough, your brain will get tired too.
That's true. I'm seriously questioning the wisdom and sanity of doing this thing first thing in the morning. I don't know if my grades will be able to handle me tiring my brain out like that. Emmy pulls me up from the bleachers with a surprising strength for someone her size. I'd pay money to see how she'd pull that off with someone my size and weight. I accidentally rewinded.
Now come on, Hisao. We've got work to do.
I don't know if I'm actually up to this today, to be honest. I mean, I obviously didn't get much sleep, and what sleep I got was on the bleachers. I don't know. Should I really be running? Emmy glares at me. Good heavens.
What are you talking about? Of course you should be running. How else do you expect to work out the kinks? You've been sleeping on the bleachers, for heaven's sake. The best way to get the soreness out is to run around a little. Now stop hiding in the bleachers and get down here.
There's no arguing that. Pretty sure she'd kill me if I didn't. I'd love to see her attempt, Hisao. I get to my feet and hop down to the track. The sun is warming things up rather nicely, I think. I begin to stretch out, and I find myself once again hard-pressed not to stare. No, please, Art, be okay. Certain phrases and sentences and other things like that usually get the FBI agents stirring from their sleep. Like, what? If this is how I have to wake up every day, I might be able to get you. Oh, God, no. FBI, ATF, like Homeland. Guys, calm down.
You know, Hisao, it's not polite to stare.
I wasn't staring, I swear. There was no artwork. Amy raises an eyebrow and considers me for a minute, even if, as if evaluating my response. There's a brief moment where I'm afraid for my life. But then she smiles and laughs, shaking her head slowly.
Honestly, you didn't have to deny so strenuously.
In response, I clap my hands together and go for a change of subject. So, about your dad! Fuck! This is why I can't have conversations with people. So, that's enough stretching, right? Emmy gives a casual shrug.
Do you feel stretched? That's really how you tell.
Well, I do feel up to the run, if that's what she means. Yeah, I feel ready to go.
Same as yesterday, okay? We'll just run for a mile at a steady pace. Don't worry about going really fast. Just worry about keeping the pace, got it?
You're the boss. God, why do I feel like that would be a horrifying Japanese Saturday morning cartoon? Boss Lolly. That's probably a thing. Well, she doesn't quite leave leave the screen with the same gusto as Hanako in a panic, but okay. Emmy grins again, and we take off around the track. Ellipses. Oh, we got the Japanese speed lines going. More ellipses. Throw in more ellipses. I think I'm going to die. We're not even done with the first laps, and my legs are on fire. My breath is coming in ragged gasps. I can feel sweat pouring down my brow, and we've only just now rounded the second turn.
Come on, Hisao. We've got 3 more laps to go.
Bitch, I will end you. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. Oh, God, he's stuck in a loop. I think I might hurl. Then you hurl, man. You hurl, but you keep fucking going. That's what I was told. Just puke on the go. I'm not saying I've ever puked on the go. Don't Google me. Somehow we're on the second lap. Emmy's not even sweating. How could she do this so effortlessly? For some reason, I'm still moving. It's just the only you just got to keep going the way I keep going when I tried running in the morning. You just go off adrenaline and rage. She's like a machine. Third lap. What happened to the second?
Almost there, Hisao!
Liar! We've got another 2! Nothing to be done. Ah! She's doing that thing again. She's doing that thing again. Where she's running backwards faster than me walking forward. Wait, no. No. Fuck it. Brain gone. Emmy whirls around and begins running backwards. Her face is a mask of anger that surprises me.
Never say that. If you say that, you've already lost.
Bitch, I've already lost!
Keep going. If you're alive, you can keep moving, damn it.
Fuck, she's right. Fuck, I feel motivated. I'm gonna go for a quick run, but I gotta get rid of these damn pants first. Let's go! I just realized I should probably do that after I do this, because I can't run through my house in just boxer shorts. My family wouldn't be surprised, but they don't need that right now. It's nearly dinner. Whoa, language! We're on the 4th lap now. She really seems to want me to keep going. Legs, move! 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 They feel so sluggish. I'm in mud, or molasses, or tar? I can't go on. I'll go on. Alright, make sure I read that one right.
Final stretch, Sal. Give it all you got.
I pump my legs as fast as they'll go. They keep refusing to obey my commands. Somehow I keep moving. Somehow I finish.
That's it, Hisao. I knew you had it in you.
The anger Emi Shohodolapko is gone, replaced with pride. She's positively radiant. And I just fall on the floor fucking unconscious. Yep! I stagger to a stop and fall on my hands and knees, gasping for air. My heart is pounding far harder than it has in a long time. Oh, that's bad. We're going to die. There it goes. I don't think it's done this since... And there we go. Please slow down, heart. Just slow down. Stop racing. I cough, and for some reason, feel a grin crossing on my face. I feel a grin go across my face every time I think I'm having a heart attack too. It's like, oh, this is it. It's finally over. It's ending. So this is how I die, huh? Gasping for air at the feet of a lolly girl. Somehow I always knew this. I never really expected that this day would come, but I suspected. Trying to stay healthy, this is what you get, folks. How ironic. Play me out with that Bo Burnham song.
Isn't it ironic?
I'm all ready to give up right there. But then, I feel my heart slow down. Yeah, it does that when it dies. 2 hands grab under my arms and tug upwards. I look up and see Emmy. Yep, we're in hell. That would be what we see. With a mixture of delight and worry.
On your feet. Come on. You'll never catch your breath that way.
Somehow I manage to stand. I try to raise my arms above my head, but they feel like lead. I start to walk around start to walk around the track while Emmy keeps close to me, like she's afraid I'll fall over or something. What gives her that idea? She may not be far off. I feel terrible, and say so. I feel terrible. And Emmy laughs at my pain. What the fuck is with this chick? But that is the answer. That is the response. It's like, I feel terrible. But did you die? God damn it.
But did you die? You said you couldn't, but you did. Isn't that worth it?
No! I'm not sure, and I really don't have the breath to say so. But that small grin I found on my face earlier hasn't left. So what if my heart's weak? I still survived this morning. Maybe I'll survive tomorrow, too. And soon it becomes apparent that I'm not going to suddenly keel over. Emmy takes off on her sprints. I don't know how the hell she can manage to sprint after running a mile, but I guess she's in much better shape than me. Once again, as I walk around the track, I can't help watching Emmy sprint. It's weird, but she's like a different person when she's pushing herself. Last time I noticed her eyes, but this time it's her mouth that catches my attention. She's not wearing a normal grin. She's still smiling, but there's a tightness to it. Like that? It's almost grin, like she's fighting a losing battle, but doesn't care. Almost grin. Almost grim. She seems to be running harder, like she did yesterday. Sweat has started to pour down her face, but she keeps going. Her mouth finally opens as she can no longer get enough air through her nose. She passes me once more, legs pumping, arms swinging in time, and her lips tightly parted. Slightly, but I can't read anymore. She looks beautiful. I can hear the FBI guys and everyone else starting to round up the troops right now. As we both taking some laps around the track to cool down, Emmy changes back to her usual self. Transformation I saw in her is gone.
Not bad today, Hisao.
There's almost admiration in her voice. What do you mean? I would have stopped if you haven't yelled at me. Emmy colors a little, seemingly embarrassed about her outburst.
Sorry about that. I just can't stand to see people give up. Especially about something like this.
It's running.
Saying I can't go on is silly when you're obviously going on while you're saying it. That's what this is all about.
What? Saying silly things? Emmy sticks her tongue out at me.
Idiot! Baka! I mean, showing that you're alive.
Showing I'm alive. I don't know it had to be so painful. But it does feel pretty good despite that.
Besides, this is one of the hardest days.
Bullshit. They're all equally hard. What do you mean?
Whenever you start a workout, it's difficult the first day, really hard the second day, and the third day is easier.
Bullshit! It's not!
You'll still get days that are really hard, but they'll pop up less and less.
So this will eventually get really easy, huh?
Yeah, of course. But then you have to increase the difficulty, or you'll never get ahead. You'll just get complacent, and you'll lose the sense of accomplishment.
Fuck, man, I didn't sign up for this playthrough for motivational speeches from a lolly. But you probably could slap her on a t-shirt with one of these lines, and it would sell. It would sell. It would. This makes its way back to the Katawa Shoujo people. Call me up. Call me up. We'll get shirts. Oh, we will do. It will do. We're gonna make shirts out of this. Should I make shirts out of a lot of things? No, I don't have a following for that.
Yep, enough for a while. You'll have to be careful, you know.
A thought strikes Emmy, and her face lights up.
Got it?
Got what?
You could go with me and see the nurse. That way you won't fall over dead or anything.
How charming. When?
Right now, of course. We'll need a shower and everything, right? We don't have much time then.
Grabbing my hand, she soft point. We're not showering together. No, 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 no. Did we skip the showers? My goodness! But you're in a hurry today, aren't you, Emmy? I have no idea how we got the nurse off so fast, but here we are. The nurse grins at Emmy and seems to completely ignore me. You've got plenty of time to take a shower and get to class, you know. There's no need to run through the hallways like that. I could hear you coming a mile away. Somehow it doesn't seem like he's actually scolding Emmy at all. It's like this is sort of routine between the two of them. Emmy does a passable imitation of remorse.
I'm sorry. I won't ever do it again.
The nurse and Emmy both laugh at some private joke. Suddenly it seems that he notices me. Ah, hello, Isao! What brings you here? You don't get a choice, you don't get a chance to read your goddamn lines!
Isau's officially joined me on my morning runs.
I start to explain and Emily cuts me off.
I thought he might need to visit you so that he doesn't die or anything.
The nurse raises his eyebrows in mock horror. Yes, that would certainly put me out of a job fast, wouldn't it? Well then, Hisao, let's have a look at you. Now lift up your shirt, would you? No! I'm suddenly very conscious of the fact that Emmy's in the room with me and blush in spite of myself. The nurse seems to sense my discomfort, but it only seems to amuse him. A bit shy, are we? Fuck off. I would keep my shirt on in the shower. He makes an apologetic bow to Emmy. Sorry, Emmy. I tried to get you a free shot. They're all in on it! They're all in on it! But it doesn't seem to have worked. Emmy stiffens slightly and fires a look of annoyance at him.